Our last session will be with Denise D. Rond, who will talk to us about next in transformation, engagement, experience, and conversation with AI. Denise.
Good day. How are you? It's Riyadh. I'm very excited to be here and honored to be one of the smarties in this conference. Yesterday I was talking to my kids. They are 19 and 22, and I told them that I was speaker at an AI conference. And they looked at me like, "But Dad, you're over 50. I told them that that's one of the great advantages of having a creative agency with people in the age between 20 and 60, that they can work together, and then together they can talk about these kind of subjects. I think if there's one thing that I would like you to remember of this hopefully 15 to 20 minutes talk that I will do, is that if you start with AI and new transforming technologies, the best way is just to do it. And that's also what we do in our agency. If we see something new, we just try it and we play with it. Because that's the only way that you will understand how consumers and our clients can benefit from it. Of course, we can learn from these kind of conferences, but the best way is just to do it yourself. In the next 15 minutes, I will give some practical examples of brands that used engagement, experiences, and conversions with AI, with AR, and also with digital worlds. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Dennis Rond. I'm the owner and founder of a creative strategic agency called Skyn, originally from the Netherlands. I have an art and design background, graphic designer by origin. And in the office they call me Mr. Rainbow. That's because one of the first brands here in the Middle East that I rebranded at that time 20 years ago was the Rainbow brand. And at that time I had no idea how important it was. Working from Europe, flying in, flying out, I just created this brand that until today is still the same as 20 years ago. So maybe it's time for a rebrand. You see a little boat because next to my passion for branding and I also have a passion for sailing. And when I thought of what kind of challenges we are having at the moment with these transformative technologies, it made me think of something I'm going to do in 4 weeks' time. I'm going to race in a sail race from China, Qingdao, to Seattle in the USA, where we will challenge waves of 25 meters, and we will have to deal with constant changing circumstances. And I think if you have a certain clear destination, then you have to adjust to the changing circumstances at sea to make sure that you will end up in that destination. And I think that's exactly what we have with all these beautiful, transformative, and new technologies. So from branding to technology feels like a natural shift, because in branding we know that most important is to create that connection with our target audiences, that emotional connection, if we can. And we use all kinds of tools for that. And when new technology is there, available, then it's just an opportunity to recreate that connection or improve that connection. So, I had to think about an example of what happened to me when I was at art school and we got this little Apple computer. It had 64 KB as a memory. But what I could do with it was that I could set type round in a circle with one press on the button. Before that, I had to spend at least one day in the dark room, cutting letters and gluing them on paper, redoing it with photographic paper. So suddenly, what I could do in 5 seconds cost me normally a day. And I think, therefore, these technologies are so fantastic because it saves us a lot of time and it gives us all kinds of new opportunities. How we do that with our clients is that, for instance, our client, our Shifa, we wanted to immerse them 2 years ago in the world of blockchain and NFT technology. And of course, Al Shifa is a honey brand, so why would you do that? Well, the company thought it was really important that their employees understood more about technologies and what they could do with it. They had no idea yet, but they wanted people to start thinking about it. One of the things we did was we found out that they had every year they had a big event for giving people a certificate of appreciation. We said, well, let's do that, but then make an NFT of it and let people mint their own NFT on the blockchain and put it in their wallet, and then it can give them some perks, some freebies with some companies. And it worked really well because it made people aware of the technology. Of course, they got something for it, but it also made that people started thinking of blockchain technology in relationship to honey and their own company. Well, we know that what happened with NFTs and collecting NFTs, that didn't end up so well, of course. So the trends luckily started to shift to AI, and generative AI became usable for a larger audience a year ago, I think. For 2024, I think it will be the most transformative year for technology so far, and maybe next year we will say the same thing, that there is something new coming up. It goes so unbelievable fast. So you have to, yes, stay focused on the new possibilities, the new tools that come out every day almost. And if you don't do that, here are some examples of companies which maybe some companies you even won't remember anymore, like blockbusters. They're completely gone, they're vanished. They don't exist anymore because they had no idea what to do with that technology. I told you that we in our company, when we find something new, we start working with it and playing with it. And at the end of the year, we always make a little card, a greetings card for the new year to our clients and to our friends. And this year I said, okay, AI, that's something new. Let's do something with it. And the following little video of 50 seconds was completely created in AI. So we made a script in AI. We have the voice, the music, the people you see in the video are completely AI. Everything is AI.
What would that look like? For a city of contrasts, the snow would bring immense joy. A city transformed as people wrap themselves in cozy scarves across Jumeirah Beach. Smiling, with winter cheer, even the camels would adapt as if to say, I remain the king of the desert. The fashion would shine, and so would your selfies with the Burj. And Christmas at Al Seef wouldn't be complete without a hot steaming cup of karak with your closest. Dubai would make winter come alive. A true winter wonderland of the Middle East.
This video went viral, of course, because Dubai in the snow, that is something quite special. But the most important thing was, of course, that we realized, or also in our office, that this was not possible 9 months before this. We could do it now, and we did it. And I will tell you a little secret. We did it in 4 days. Imagine what kind of production you would normally would have for such a video. So I wanted to show this also as an example of what we can do with it already, and how much fun it is to do it. Some of the examples, I have 3 examples in every chapter. This first example of a conversion is what we see for Ritter Sport, the chocolate brand. And what they did is they had booths that they installed in supermarkets, and you could use the product of Ritter chocolate and show it to the camera, and then you could take a picture of that with a personalized message, and you could give this picture to a friend with the product as a gift. And it helped the company with a conversion of 900% in increase of sales at the places where they had that booth in the supermarket. A second example in AI is that the football club Bayern München, a German football club, there they have booths where you can make a picture with your favorite footballers, and then you can, of course, show it on your Instagram or send it to your friends. But there's one thing they also did, and that's really spectacular. If you see in the match one moment that you think is really fantastic and you make a picture of it, within 24 hours, with the merchandise of Bayern München, you can get it in your home. So in 24 hours, your favorite football moment on your t-shirt delivered at home. The third example is, I think, one that most people know. It's of Facebook that uses AI writing assistants to help you create ads. Why I just wanted to mention it is because for them it's like, okay, we want to sell more adverts, so we give people tools how they can make ads. If you think about it, that's the whole industry. People who create ads, and Facebook is now giving in 8 steps just you a tool how to do that. Then 3 examples in engagement, and the first example is of Yas Island, and they created the whole digital world in the game Roblox. So people could, with their avatar, they could play in this environment, and they can go to SeaWorld and they can go to Ferrari World. And for the company for Yas Island, it's a fantastic way of engaging with a younger audience, and also to show them already something that they've never been to. And maybe they will never go there because they're too far away, but they still can experience it. Or the example of ASOS. I think this is a fantastic example. Where you just upload your favorite outfit of the actress or the person you really like, and they give you all kinds of examples of the same style directly, and you can just click and order it. And I think these kind of examples, it's very practical, it's very simple, but can help us also in doing business, of course. And then I think this is really a great example of engagement. When DALL-E started and Midjourney was already also widely available, people started putting in their prompt, in their question, ketchup. And imagine what came out. whatever they tried and how they also prompted, so what kind of question they also made with ketchup, the result was always something that looked like Heinz. So then they, of course, started playing with that and asked the audience to come up with questions about ketchup that maybe could not be answered. But luckily for Heinz, every answer became something with Heinz ketchup. I think this is a really nice example of how you can engage a large audience to your brand. And then the three examples in experiences. The first is an AR experience, actually, for the hotel chain Intercontinental, and they just started with having in the hotel. You can use your phone, just look around, and then suddenly you get all kinds of interesting facts, and you see also interesting facts, like if you're walking in a museum. Maybe some people will recognize this guy. He is a Dutch football legend, and the big Johan Cruyff Arena of the Ajax football club is named after him. There's also an experience about him, about his life, about his successes. And if you go there, you can talk to him. Of course, he passed away many years ago, but he's there. And you can ask him all kinds of questions about his life, about his family, about his successes, about his tactics. And it's great, because whatever language you will speak, he will answer in your language. So for an experience, and then I talk about half a year ago, this is something really helpful, of course, that no matter which tourist from which country comes to this experience, you can always talk in your own language. And then the last one of the experiences is for Rivella, which is a drink, a lemonade, and there they wanted to get more awareness for their product, of course, and they came up with a game, and if you did the game with your phone, you would get a free drink. It's very simple. It's with AR, but it works. And through this, they gave away 1 million samples of their drink. And of course, not only did it educate people about what the product is, but they also helped with the sales of new products. I think we spoke a little bit about it already. If AI is your partner and it's not a replacement, I think the answer is very simple, because we people, we are still creative and strategic thinking, and in that way we lead what the AI will do for us. So yes, there will be jobs maybe lost here and there, but there will be more and more jobs coming in this new industry. The last thing I would like to mention is I was thinking about it when I flew to Riyadh yesterday, and I was thinking about, okay, this new technology and the embracement of that technology, that has to happen in the board of companies. Because if it doesn't happen there, we all know, then yes, of course we can be very busy with it, but if the people at that level are not committed to it, maybe we will be too late, or we lose beautiful opportunities. So I was thinking, one of the things that I also would like to mention and to give to you is that let's try also to incorporate people at that level to think about these new technologies and show them what is really possible and how important it is that we connect with it, so that we can keep thinking differently. And I would like to end with talking about thinking differently with something that Steve Jobs had. Stay hungry and stay foolish. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Denise. Finally, our day came to the end. First of all, I would like to thank all our speakers, and I like to call Denise again to the stage to conclude all the sessions and the presentation that we hear from our speakers.
Yes, so thank you very much. It was a long day. Thank you for staying with us. I would like to thank, first of all, Imobi and Jessica especially, our co-founding member. Yeah, a big applause. Our co-founding member in KSA and in our MENA chapter. I'd like to thank our speakers for their insightful speeches. I'd like to thank Russia not leaving us even with a fracture in her leg. So yeah, that's why she's standing all the time. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank the MMA team and to our audience for being with us. So hopefully we'll see you among our members, and hopefully we can have lunch together and discuss furthermore. Thank you.